everyone, Boogerman24 here. So you might be wondering, why wasn't there an episode out yesterday? Well, that was because I was trying to set up a LAN party. And in case if you ever tried to set up a LAN party, it is super hard. So I decided, with all this gracious knowledge of 3 whole failed LAN parties, I'm going to tell you how to set one up and hopefully not let it crash and burn, as those usually tend to happen that way. So I'm going to explain this step by step, from getting people to come over, from getting the technology you'll need, and figuring out what game you're going to be playing, whatever. It'll work itself out. First, we have the technology portion. First, you need to get a router, and if you don't have a router readily accessible, reach out to anybody who's actually willing to come. Have them bring a router if they can, and if you can't, buying one off the internet isn't too difficult. Some are very toxically cheap, and some are super overpriced for no reason whatsoever. And there's usually a middle ground around $150 some to like a good, I want to say 200. I don't know. But then again, if you're using this for just LAN parties, you won't need anything too powerful. Next, you're going to need cables to connect all the Xboxes to the router, and then you're going to need the Xboxes themselves, controllers, the games, and of course, the TV. V's, displays, whatever. You get the whole point. Jizz jazz. Setting up an Xbox isn't too difficult. Plug that sucker in a wall. Get it all together. Power strips are your friend. Bring those. Overall, it's not too difficult to set it up. Basically, set up an Xbox first. Set it up to display. Make sure all the Xboxes are working. And then plug them all into the router or connect them in some way to it. Highly recommend you just have wires and you plug it all in. Then once it's all plugged in, check to see if they're all connected. And if they are connected, then it is time to play. And finally, trying to figure out what game you're going to play. This is difficult, especially because, one, though games are really cheap to get at, like, your local bargain bin game store, a lot of them online cost way more than they should. I've seen copies of Halo 3 ODST go for like $3 in like random places, and they still work. Like, if you look in the right places, you'll find cheap versions of games, and you can be able to get them en masse pretty quickly. But a lot of people, and especially some people, won't all own the same game. This can lead to split screen. This can also lead to, many other people using other people's stuff. So you might want to, acknowledge that to everybody that, hey, maybe we don't all have this game. So instead of looking for, oh, we all have this, or no, we don't have this, just acknowledge on what you can do and what you can get if you can. Because, LAN parties are about the moment, not about the money that costs to make that moment. Though, to be honest, depending on the game, it's pretty cheap. And, oh my god, there are a lot of free ways to get video games. Look at this. Xbox Game Pass, free stuff on Epic Games, Pirate. So, let all your LAN dreams no longer be dreams, and have fun by killing each other over and over again and end up rage quitting halfway through. Good day.